I'm going to show you how to edit pictures for your website. The first thing is anytime you take a picture with a camera, digital camera or cell phone or something like that, the image is actually massive. If you look at this, if I go to make this 100% of the size of the image, it's massive. You'll never be able to host that on your web page. And posting it like this is just a waste of server space and a waste of time, because it takes time to download that entire picture and then compress it and all that. So there's a way of shrinking it, and I'll show you a quick and easy way here in a moment. Another way of seeing how big it is if you open it in Windows Viewer and you click this button. It says actual size. It zooms it up to the actual size of the picture. Again, you're never going to be able to see this on your web page, so don't waste your time with it. One way that I typically like to shrink this is I zoom out to the size that I want the image to be. Here in Windows Picture Viewer, that's as small as it will let me go here. But if I go back into this other image editing software, GIMP, I can scroll out to whatever size I want. So say I want it to appear on my site this big. The next step is to run the Windows snipping tool or any other screen capture software. And I'm going to draw a box on the image. And what that has done is it has now saved an image that is this actual size. So I'm going to save this to my picture folder. I'm going to name it Capture 2, and we'll look at that picture folder. So in here, here's my original picture. As you can see, it says here it is 6 megabytes. That's pretty huge. Now if I look at Capture 2, it's the exact same picture but I shrank it. It's 440 kilobytes. So this is actually much more appropriate for web-sized images. Another thing I want you to notice is I have this information here at the bottom of the screen. This information comes from the files. So if I open the one from my actual camera on my phone, I could look at some of the details here, but there's actually a lot more details. And there's a reason that they have this little button here, this little link, remove properties and personal information. Anytime you take a picture with a digital camera, be it on an actual digital camera or on your cell phone, other information gets stored. It's called EXIF data, E-X-I-F. You can see this data pretty easily if you go to Flickr. So this image right here was taken and it was posted on Flickr, the web page. And if you scroll down, you could see what kind of camera took the picture. You could see all these camera settings that it has, and you can even see, oddly enough, they have that it was taken in Page, Arizona. So how would they know that? If you click on this link, Show EXIF Data, this is all the information that the camera records into the picture. It encodes it in the picture whenever you take a picture. So it says it's image height. That's not that interesting. The date and time that it was modified, and it was modified in Adobe Photoshop CS6. You can see the date and time of the original picture was taken. Let's see, what is another really good one? Oh, here it is, GPS location. So if you take a picture with your cell phone and you take a picture in your house and then you post this picture on the internet, it's very, very easy to open this and find the GPS location of your house. Another way of looking at that is through a hex editor. So I can open up any file, and this will show me in basically the binary code what your picture is made of. And I can click in here, and it looks like a lot of gibberish. But from time to time, you'll actually see strings of characters that make sense, such as dates, timestamps, things of that sort. So I'm not sure exactly where they hide the EXIF data in here on this particular picture that I took, because I was pretty sure I cleaned it before I started this demonstration. But let me try to snag this picture. No, that's not going to let me. For pictures that you are allowed to download, let's see if I can download it from here. There we go. Where's original? I'll just download one of these. It doesn't really matter which one. Nope. Ah, the owner has disabled downloading. Well, regardless, if you're to download some of these pictures, you'll actually find this EXIF data is in the code here, and usually it's in the header, which is up here. It says PNG, that says it's what type of data it is. There's time, then it's encoded, the date is encoded. But there are some instances where you could just read it straight off of this. Another thing you could do is look for an EXIF data tool. You could find that online. But using the snipping tool here, not only do you make the image smaller, which saves space on the server, makes it faster to load your web page, but it also gets rid of any of your personal information. So always, always, always take screenshots of your pictures and remove your EXIF data. And definitely shrink your pictures for the website. So that's all I have to say about that. And